The Armenian authorities have decided to punish famous Armenian politician, public figure and publicist Vahe Avetyan for disobedience. They started persecuting the oppositionist a long time ago. However, in the last several months, the threats and attacks have reached their peak after his numerous interviews and comments to CBC TV channel. Armenian political emigrant Vahe Avetyan has not seen his daughter for over 2 months now. According to the oppositionist, he is prohibited to communicate with his daughter by representatives of the Armenian Special Service, headed by Levon Barsegyan. Moreover, Avetyan has been informed about the start of the process on his deprival of parental rights. He is forced to abandon his property in Armenia and Sweden, where he has lived since 1992. According to the political emigrant, the threat started after he gave an interview to CBC TV channel. In the video material that aired in early March 2015, Avetyan expressed condolences to the Azerbaijani people on the occasion of the 23rd anniversary of Khojaly genocide.
Dear neighbors Azerbaijanis, I apologize for the possible participation of the Armenians in the massacre of hundreds of people in Khojaly. I am saying possible because of the presumption of innocence until the court's verdict. I assure you neither my friends nor I were raised as murderers, cannibals and sadists. I assure you that if one day there is the legitimate people's power in Armenia, my country would do its best for the investigation of the crime and all the people involved would face trial. I consider that the people that do not have the courage to admit all the allegations, stand trial and condemn the genocide, where its own citizens might be criminals, do not have the moral right to demand the recognition and condemnation of the genocide of its own ancestors.
Vahe Avetyan was born and raised in Armenia. He is one of the founders of the Republican Party. He had to leave his country for the criticism of the Armenian authorities. Currently, Avetyan is known for his peaceful stance in the Armenian-Azerbaijani Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, for which he is being criticized by his compatriots.
Despite the fact that the so-called rights defender and supermother have abducted and have been keeping my child away from me because of their extreme love towards her and care for her future, they are offering me a compromise. I refuse from my own house in the north of Sweden. I refuse from my statements that my houses in Yerevan and Stockholm have been stolen. I stop writing and take all the texts on social media down. I have been told that they are ready to go on a compromise with me if I agree to take down all my texts from the internet.
Vahe Avetyan calls on all journalists, politicians and rights defenders for the professional participation in the situation. He is not going to agree to the conditions of the Armenian Special Service. Irena Agayeva, Mihriban Gasumova, CBC.